There are two kinds of war. There is visible physical warfare. But there is also invisible spiritual warfare. Ephesians chapter 6 states that our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. The place where the fiercest battles take place on the spiritual battlefield is precisely eschatology. Satan has built strongholds and shoots various fiery arrows toward this eschatology. One of these is the fiery arrow of complacency. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 says that the end of the world will come suddenly when people say, "Where is the end of the world? It is safe and peaceful." Next is the fiery arrow of secularism. Matthew chapter 24 and Luke chapter 17 state that in the end times, people will be engrossed in eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, building houses, and buying and selling, just as in the days of Noah. Another is the fiery arrow of materialism. 2 Timothy chapter 3 states that in the last days, it will be an era where people love money. Another dart is the fiery arrow of prosperity theology. 2 Timothy chapter 4 states that when the end times come, people will have many teachers who scratch their itchy ears and fan the flames of their greed. Another dart is various pseudo-religious cults and heresies. 1 Timothy chapter 4 states that in the end times, people will follow the teachings of demons and deceiving spirits. Next is the fiery arrow of evolution. They claim, "What nonsense is this talk of the end of the world?" and argue that the world is not coming to an end, but is developing and progressing. Another is scientism. They guarantee that science can solve all human problems, and even bring eternal life. The most powerful theory of discord is the fiery arrow of the eschatological mockers. In 2 Peter chapter 3, in the last days, mockers will come and ask, "Where is the end of the world, and where is the second coming of Jesus?" They claim that the world will simply exist just as it was in the past, is now, and will continue to exist. This becomes the fiery arrow that inflicts the most serious damage on the church. This is because 1 John chapter 2 states that they are those who have gone out from us. Because they have gone out from us, they are well aware of the church's strengths and weaknesses. They throw open the church doors while the church is asleep. Therefore, they cause external enemies to pour into the fortress in an instant and occupy the church.